What's up, guys? Hope you all are doing well. We've got an exciting day today. We actually are in Arizona, just landed here, and Jerry Pritchett is on his way to the airport to pick me up. He talked to me at the Rogue Invitational about getting some treatment done. It's a PRP treatment that he has had done, and he said that he had an amazing doctor here that could help me out with this hamstring. Maybe look at my other hamstring, treat that as well while I'm down here. So I said, you know what, man, let's jump on it, let's make it happen. It was really exciting having that conversation, and he hooked me up with his doctor. They got it scheduled right away for me. We got it on the plane and we're here, so I'm really curious how this is all gonna go down. I have not had one of these treatments before, so I'm learning and we're documenting it for you guys so you can see how it all goes down. But I'm hoping it's going to be very beneficial for me, and yeah, just curious how it's all going to happen. So we're going to hook up with Jerry and get over to the office. What's up? What's up?
Good, man.
Good, buddy. Yeah. Thanks for picking me up. Yeah. All right, guys. So I am here with Jerry Pritchett, and he was kind enough to give me a ride to Active Life Pain Management, and we're in Surprise, Arizona. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is a doctor that Jerry has worked with, Dr. Lundquist.
Yeah.
And
for a lot of years now. Yeah.
Done amazing things, huh?
Yeah, everything I've healed since 2013. Yeah, she's healed it with Jen, and then here recently with all the hip and back issues I've been going through with the bone marrow, she's done everything.
That's amazing.
She's brilliant with the regenerative therapy, so I think you're gonna like it.
Jerry was a good salesman at the Rogue Invitational. He's like, hey Brian, I got this place, you got to come. We're only a couple days past that contest, and we are here in Arizona. We're gonna head in, we're gonna see what it's all about, and
get healed fast,
yeah.
ready for Worlds.
That's it, baby. Let's do it.
How are you? Blood drawer upper.
Awesome. So we are just getting checked in now, just checking the vitals, going through some of the paperwork, making sure I am good to go. And I think so far I am passing the test. So the first thing that we got to do is draw the blood, which is what we're going to work on next.
A little late, but do you pass out when you get your blood drawn?
No, I do not.
Some people do.
Yeah.
My chair over. So we're ready. If that
No, that
happens,
would. I've had people when I have to do it ask me that before, because they're like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. If you actually do pass out, you're probably just gonna end up down there for a while. So we are getting the blood draw done right now, and I actually, weirdly enough, enjoy watching this happen. So I don't know, a lot of people will probably find that strange, but
It's a cool process.
Yeah,
It is.
Man, I feel like that's some good looking blood, huh?
Beautiful.
It's awesome.
Yep, very good.
Huh? It's good.
Perfect. So now we got the first one down. We have one more to go, okay?
I tried to super hydrate for this.
Oh yeah. This is,
So, yeah. I mean, would it be harder to pull out if I wasn't hydrated?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah, you have very healthy
So I did a good
veins.
job.
Are hydrated, yeah.
There we go. There we go. Really interested to watch this process.
Yeah.
You know.
It's really simple when you get down to it, but it's a really cool process, and then the healing benefits are amazing. You know.
What we're here for.
I
That's
never really
awesome.
sit down and think about all the times I've had this done, like PRP.
That's awesome.
Alrighty. Now you're on back now. We're all finished.
Cool.
Okay.
Man, that was super easy.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and get these spun up. Get that A2 in for you, okay?
Awesome.
Alright, so next step, we're just going to clean it. We're going to put it into 2 tubes. We're going to spin the tubes for 1.5 minutes. Alright. Going into the machine here. Alrighty, so this takes about a minute and a half or so, 38 RPMs.
Awesome. Well, I'm enjoying this process so far. I gotta say that's pretty cool. And what we're gonna get out of this is it's A2M plasma. So it is a naturally occurring molecule in the body that we're getting out of the blood, and that's what's gonna be put back into me to help heal everything. So I'm really curious to see how this is all going to go, but I'm fascinated by stuff like this, so this is really awesome to just get to see part of it, and then also it'll be great to experience it as well. So I am with Dr. Lundquist, and she is going to explain what we're doing here and how this is all going to go down. But first of all, thank you for having me, and I'm excited.
Absolutely. We are so excited to have you, and I am excited to explain what this is, what we're going to do today. We drew his blood. You may have seen that in a previous thing. We drew a big 120 cc's of blood, and what we're going to do with that blood is we're going to spin it and then take off the platelets, which are in a layer after it gets done spinning in the centrifuge, and then we take those platelets, which have growth factors. So growth factors are proteins that stimulate your body's stem cells to heal and go through a repair cycle and remodel and create new tissue. So what happens, we put the platelets in the freezer, and that lyses them, and that makes them more available to go to work. They're little workers, and they messenger stem cells. And then the other component of this is actually what's called A2M, or alpha 2 macroglobulin. And what alpha 2 macroglobulin is a protein molecule. It's actually the body's largest protein molecule. It circulates in your blood, and we're able to concentrate it. We filter it and concentrate it, and then what that does is it actually eats up anything that's not supposed to be there, like if you had arthritis. In this case, it'll be more just like proteases, which are what causes inflammation. So it aids in healing by cleaning up, like little Pac-Mans. It cleans up things that aren't supposed to be there. So if you have anything that's calcified, it helps with that. So in combination, it all goes back together. We're going to ultrasound his hamstring, so kind of identify where the tear is, or if there's anything that's weak that needs attention, then we're going to identify that. And then what we're going to do with the platelets and the A2M is then combine that with thrombin, and that makes it more of a gel, that it actually attaches to the tendon and creates more of a stronger bridge. If there are any tears, it'll help heal that a little better, and it'll stay put in that area. So over time, it takes a little while for healing. Anything natural just takes a little while, but hopefully you'll start to notice some difference in maybe like 6 weeks. Some people it's a little sooner. Most people, it kind of is this ongoing incremental improvement over time. About 3 months is when you'll notice some significant difference. And then, going even to a year, it'll continue to heal. Much different than steroids like cortisone. That actually decreases inflammation, which can be great, but it's usually short-lived. Doesn't do anything for healing. So this is more kind of in that category of we're going to try to heal, and it'll be more permanent versus just getting rid of the inflammation. But we also do, with the A2M, it gets rid of inflammation as well. So that's the nice part, and I've had tremendous results with this type of treatment. People get long-term results, and that's kind of what we're aiming for. Yeah.
So not a Band-Aid. We are fixing the issue.
No
and
Band-Aid.
I'm curious what you're going to find. I mean, it's something where I've definitely had damage before. I currently have damage. So it'll be fascinating to go through this process and see, number one, what we find, and number two, how the healing process works. So
and actually you bring up a really good point, because identifying where the defect is, or if there is any weakness, or we can see on ultrasound, diagnostic ultrasound, you can see and visualize where we need to pay attention to. And knowing where to go is half the battle, if not 3/4 of the battle. You really need to put this great stuff where it needs to go, and then that will aid and help in the healing process. So you can get regenerative treatment by a lot of people, but sometimes they don't really get the exact spot. And getting the exact spot is using image guidance, ultrasound, or fluoroscopy, which I use quite often, is really important and pivotal in getting the results that you want.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited. We're going to make it happen.
Awesome.
So we just got to meet with Dr. Lundquist, and she just went over, the benefits, how this is all going to work. The blood is currently being spun. I think we're going to do the ultrasound, kind of check everything out next to see where I have damage, if I've got any old stuff that we're going to try to treat, or the new stuff that's currently damaged, we're going to try to treat that as well. So I think it's going to be really awesome to get this done, and I'm just, the more that I hear and the more that we're talking about it, the more excited I am about the benefits, because, treatment's one thing, but the lasting benefits, this is not a Band-Aid. It's not something that It's just kind of temporarily fixing this as like a permanent solution to what I've had going on and currently have been dealing with. So we're gonna get that all fixed up, and I'm excited. This is gonna be really, really good.
We're all finished spinning the first round. See how it's separated? We're gonna pull the yellow part now into one syringe, and then we'll spin it again for 7 minutes. And we're pulling just the yellow, so we have to be careful not to get the red in there.
I gotta say, that was pretty awesome. It's like Jerry, I think, put it best as he was watching that. It's like gold, literally, that they're taking out of the blood when they spin that. So that's where all the healing properties are. That's where the magic is gonna happen. So yeah, this is cool. We're moving through the process.
Yeah, so really it's kind of like darkness in ultrasound is like a neon light to the rest of us. So when I see dark, that's fluid, and that's a bad thing. So that's kind of the thing that jumps off the screen to a sonographer when you're looking at things like that. All right, so we got our first little mark, kind of where that issue is right there. About 2.5 centimeters on that one. And we'll work our way down. I'm gonna go back over here to semimembranosus and semitendinosus and see if there's anything down in here. See another little pocket where the fluid is kind of more prominent right in there. I'm going to palpate here for you. Tender in there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Tender here?
Probably more there.
More there? Yep. Yep. That looks more prominent on the images there as well. So probably means that is a little more severe. What were you doing at the time? Deadlift?
Deadlift.
Yeah. May I ask how much?
Not that much actually.
Okay.
Only the attempt was at 9/11.
So what do you attribute maybe that to? Were you fatigued going into that attempt, or what do you think that was?
Anymore. I honestly, it's I'm not quite sure. I felt great. I've had ongoing issues with that bar. That it's called an elephant bar.
Okay.
And it's just something about that bar. This is the fourth hamstring issue
With that bar.
that I've had with that bar.
Is that
Almost done. You okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I felt it was like a weird feeling. Like
Yeah, it's pressure. It goes
Okay.
away. But it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it to get
No,
this done.
yeah. I mean, I could feel like my.
It's
Feet
gonna
and legs
be
are-
setting in there by the time we get, with platelets should almost be done. So we'll get you all set up for that now.
Okay. All right, guys. So we are in the, I guess we'd call it the operating room, if you will. Just had an epidural to kind of numb me up, so I hold still mainly for the injections into the hamstring. So we've identified all the problem areas, and I'm really excited about this because not only the right hamstring but the left, where I had the really bad tear back in 2019, they could still see that. So I didn't get to see any of it. I'm going to be watching the video with you guys to see all that, but it's really cool that they can identify that. And man, I think we're going to fix a lot of problems here with this. So very excited to get this done for sure.
This is the A2M concentrate, so it's the platelet poor plasma that we concentrate and it makes it thick. There's more fibrin in there as well, so this is good stuff. We're waiting on the platelets.
Shoulders this way, perhaps, and then oh, you can't move him up, he's just that big.
Getting the treatment here, some apple juice. I'm all hooked up. Just waiting for my legs to come back and not be numb. This is a very unique feeling. It's like my legs feel warm, but I can't really feel them. So, yeah. It was awesome because I didn't feel any of the procedure, so I held still, and I'm sure they were able to get done what they needed to get done. So, yeah, probably hang out for a couple hours, and hopefully my legs start coming back at that point, so I can get to the airport and get home. So happy! Yeah.
Yes, we are getting there.
You can wiggle your knees like that.
Hold on a minute.
Okay.
No, see, that's good.
First steps.
Yeah.
I thought, yes.
There we
I
go.
feel like a proud mom at this moment.
We're working hard on
You can almost
it.
walk.
Yeah.
Should have brought a trailer. We could roll.
I know, literally. Go down the road like that. You're drop you at the airport. Brian, thanks, man. Have a good trip. Yeah.
Yeah, the loader come on and load you onto
Literally, yeah.
the airplane,
Just
right?
put me in the cargo bay.
Dead leg. Alright, now just pump the
Yeah.
legs and get the blood flow.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys are start feeling something.
Definitely wouldn't try standing up yet.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, guys. We landed back in Denver. It has been quite a day. As you can tell, I'm officially up and walking. The numbing definitely worked very well on me. And I will say that the benefit to that working really well today was that I didn't feel anything. And the procedure today was really successful. And I'm the most excited about that. So I'm so thankful for them having me in, and appreciate their knowledge, appreciate, Jerry for sure sharing that contact with me. And if you're in the Arizona area, or you're having something you feel like could benefit from this treatment, I would highly recommend working with them. They were unbelievably great, very nice to me. The day has been long, but it has been very successful, and I'm really happy not only to treat this new injury, but also for them to see what was kind of lingering, and some built up stuff from my previous hamstring injury that was really bad back in 2019. Treating both of those, I feel like I'm gonna feel literally like a new man with that, which is really exciting. So anyway, we're gonna get a ride here, get back home, and I'm gonna throw some ice on these legs probably, and rest up the next couple days. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you all are doing amazing. For now, go out and be great, and we'll check you guys later.